Today on Toon In With Me, a speed painter whips up a masterpiece.
Bill, what's with the new look? Are you the new drummer boy for the Green Berets?
I am an artiste, Toony. Today's episode is an ode to art.
Okay, well, whatever you say there, Picasso.
Plus, we've got some artistic cartoons featuring Woody Woodpecker, Tom and Jerry, Daffy Duck, and more.
What's up, Doc?
Be very, very quiet.
Beep, beep.
Suffering succotash.
It's Toon In With Me.
Oh, oui, oui. Ah, bonjour, tuners, and welcome to the show. I am Bill, the cartoon curator and master painter. Et bonjour, mon ami.
Quit the shtick, Bill. You're not French, and you're definitely not a master painter.
I'm sure the fine, cultured folks at home might disagree.
Wow, jeez. What the heck is that thing supposed to be?
Well, it's a self-portrait, Toony. All great artists paint themselves. It is a masterpiece, no?
Sure, buddy. Whatever you say.
You know, Toony, the evolution of art, and painting in particular, is actually quite fascinating. The oldest known paintings are about 40,000-year-old cave paintings.
Whoa, man, what kind of paint did those people use? And wait, did they have brushes or just use their hands?
No one knows, Toony, but as human civilization progressed, so too did the quality of the art. The Middle Ages were dominated by religious-themed painting. Then, along came the Renaissance, which marked a revival of classical art and gave rise to names like Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, and Leonardo da Vinci.
Whoa, wow, I didn't realize that those mutant turtles were so talented.
And then in the 19th century, artists discovered themes beyond religion and history and began to paint art for art's sake. Ars gratia artis, a motto that's been used by the MGM studios in their iconic logo.
Leo the Lion, he's the dude.
The art world changed dramatically in the 20th century with the advancement of abstract and surreal art and artists. Picasso, Dali, and the like. I mean, contemporary art can honestly be just about anything.
Anything, huh? Even your little doodle over there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll sell it to you for $20.
You've got yourself a deal, Toony. There you go. How about that, huh? That was a... Wait, what just happened?
Yeah, Bill, you are a true starving artist.
Well, speaking of painting and the French, let's see what happens when Pepe Le Pew mistakes a cat for a female skunk after a white stripe is accidentally painted across her back. Here is Ascent of the Matterhorn.
Folks, today we're talking art.
We just can't devote an entire episode to art and not talk about the unsung artists who worked on the Golden Age cartoons, the layout and the background designers.
Oh, yes, totally. What do those guys do again?
You know, Toony, artists like Paul Julian, Robert Gribrook, John Didrik Johnson, Maurice Noble, Philip Degard, and so many others.
Yeah, I don't know any of those dudes.
We often mention animators and directors and producers, but the background artists are often left in the background. These artists created, designed, and painted the layouts and backgrounds that you see in classic cartoons. They essentially created the characters' environments.
Okay.
For instance, Toony, our next cartoon features the art of Maurice Noble and Philip Degard, two of the most prolific layout and background designers of the classic cartoons. It features some stunning scenery. And since there's no dialogue in this cartoon, their backgrounds do a lot of the heavy lifting. Here now is Much Ado About Nutting. Coming up. And welcome back to Toon In With Me. Today is all about art. Oui, art is fantastique, no?
You're American, Bill, not French, remember? Hey, what's next, Bill?
Well, we can watch the newest episode of The Peaceful Painter. You know, Melatonin profiles some of history's most famous artists.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Welcome to The Peaceful Painter with your host, Melatonin.
Why, hello there, friends.
Some say that painters are eccentric. Would you agree? I like to say that we're just interesting. For example, did you know that Michelangelo disliked bathing? He practically lived in squalor, rarely changed his clothes, and slept in his boots. Georgia O'Keeffe painted landscapes in the back of her car. Vincent van Gogh, he cut off his own ear. Pop artist Andy Warhol was the owner of many wondrous artifacts, like, for instance, a mummified foot. Salvador Dali had a pet ocelot, a small sort of wildcat. His name was Babu. And he once drove a car filled entirely with cauliflower. Dali, that is, not Babu. And you know what all of these artists have in common? They're no longer with us. But certainly not forgotten. Well, friends, that'll do it for today's episode of The Peaceful Painter. Remember, keep painting. Keep painting.
I always learn a lot watching Mel, you know?
Yeah. Maybe a little too much. Let's get to our next cartoon. In this one, Woody Woodpecker and a temperamental painter fight to win first prize in an art contest. Here is Arts and Flowers. Coming up, live performance art. Welcome back, tuners, and boy, oh boy, do we have a great treat for you right now. Joining us here is a world-renowned performance artist, Elliot Fromm. Elliot, thank you so much for stopping by.
Great to be here.
Great to see you. Absolutely.
Hey, Elliot, Bill tells me that you're a speed painter, and in a matter of minutes, you can create one-of-a-kind portraits. That's awesome. But how fast are we talking here?
Man, we're talking about 3 to 5 minutes, Toony.
Oh, 3 to 5 minutes.
How does one learn to paint so quickly?
A lot of sugar.
Is that what it is? Is it
That's
sugar?
sugar, yep.
You're going to do a live performance right now for us today. So, tuners, be prepared to be wowed. Elliot, take it away, my friend.
Thank you.
Here goes, Toony. Oh, look at how quick already. It's a red wolf of some sort, Toony, it looks like.
Yeah, Bill, you don't have to guess what it is. You can just kind of enjoy the process. See, this is the problem. This is what you're missing.
Is the which part?
Well, the talent.
Talent is what I'm missing.
Yeah, like he can actually paint stuff.
Look at the determination, Toony. That's the key. That's the game right there.
Well, I think it's actually talent. Well,
That's the key to painting is don't give up. All right, so I'm seeing red and yellow, which means one thing, Toony. Ketchup and mustard.
Yeah, again, Bill, I'm not sure.
No need to guess.
You don't have to guess.
Don't have to
just
guess.
kind of take it all in.
Yeah.
Elliot, I got to ask you, do you ever think about something when you're painting, or are you just so focused that all you can do is, like, be present in what you're doing?
Toony, I'm totally concentrated on what I'm painting.
Yep, you have to focus, Toony. That's the key.
And that's what you lack, Bill.
Is
You're not
focus?
a focuser.
Yeah,
Me either. No shade. No shade. Just saying.
It takes too much focus to focus. I've said that
Thank you.
on more than
That's
one
like
occasion.
it takes too much work to work.
Yes. Did you have dip dots when you were a kid?
I had dip dots.
Remember dip dots paints? Those were fun.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have those, Toony? You ever played with dip dots?
I've eaten Dippin' Dots. Elliot, I know this is kind of cliche, but if you get some advice out there to aspiring artists, what would it be?
Study art, but don't duplicate your favorite artist. Create your own kind of style.
Your own style.
When you were younger, did you have a favorite artist? Was there someone that you looked up to?
As you can tell with all the paint splatter, it was Jackson Pollock.
Oh, he's so good.
Yep.
He's very, very good.
What about Chuck Close, right?
Chuck Close is great.
Chuck Close is good.
I know of him. I don't know him.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci also.
Yeah.
The other Leonardo. Both Leonardos are good.
You're way too casual, Bill.
Yeah.
Like, Elliot looks like a workman. You look like a pillow. Wow.
So it looks like some sort of tumbleweeds moving past.
Tumbleweed, Bill. How many yellow and red tumbleweeds you seen in your day?
Well, you know, in other countries, your average tumbleweed is more yellow than it is here in the States.
I'll have to take your word for it.
Yeah.
You're much more well-traveled than I am.
We're getting close to the end here.
All right,
very
good.
exciting.
That's exciting. It looks oddly familiar, but I can't put my fin quite on it.
Stay in the lines, Elliot. I'm not telling you what to do, but stay in the lines.
I can't even draw a straight line. All right, Toony, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's see
gonna be
this
there.
thing. If you step back, I'm going to look at it. I'm going to be wow.
This is going to be great.
Wait, we got to turn this guy
Oh, it's upside down. Wait a second.
Whoa, no way! It's me! Oh, man, that is awesome. I always wanted to be a painter's muse, Bill. It's incredible, truly, honestly. Elliot, that's going right above the old fireplace mantle. Thank you so much, sir.
Oh, thanks for having me out here. Thank you.
Oh, man, awesome. Hey, Tunas, you can check out more of Elliot's work on his website.
And folks, stay with us. We've got plenty more cartoons. We return. Well done, sir.
that's awesome.
Paint. I got paint on me, too.
That's the closest you've been to art all day, Bill.
Hi again, tuners. Our next cartoon is a trick of art, and it's often regarded as one of the greatest shorts of all time. It features Daffy Duck and an unknown but very artistic animator who torments the poor bird throughout the entirety of the cartoon. Of course, we eventually find out who this mystery artist is and are none too surprised. Here is Duck Amuck.
Am I a stinker?
Still to come, viewer art.
Toony, I think today would be the perfect day to check out some viewer art.
Tune in for art, baby.
Here's now what can only be described as a masterpiece from Sean out in Manassas, Virginia. Well, look at this, Toony. What do you think?
Wow, Sean, that is awesome. Look at me. I look cool. And Bill, you look young here.
Yeah, I am young, Toony.
Wow, that is really cool, Sean. I love the take on Bill and Toony.
It's almost done in the style of Bob's Burgers. Did you ever see that show?
No, but I've eaten several burgers in my day.
Absolutely. Here's another one, Toony. This is from Kayla out in Philadelphia. I think you're going to enjoy this one, Toony. Do ya?
Oh, Kayla, this is great. Thank you. Look at me. Got a giant T for Toony on my t-shirt. I got some fun facial expressions, and I'm reaching for a donut. Yes, please. Hey, Tunas, I got to be honest. You are so talented. Are they not, Bill?
Oh, Toony, no question about it, they are. We love seeing your masterpieces, and you can share your art with us at TuneInWithMe.com.
Hey, Bill, how about one more cartoon, buddy?
Yeah, we've got that, pal, absolutely. Jerry Mouse is pretty talented when it comes to outwitting Tomcat, wouldn't you say? Here, let's see what happens in Tom's Photo Finish. Thanks for joining us today, tuners.
Yeah, and a huge thanks to speed painter Elliot Frum for this incredible portrait of moi.
Maybe his next masterpiece could be a portrait of me, Toony.
Yeah, let's not push it, huh, buddy?
Well, at least I still have my self-portrait.
Oh, yikes.
For now, it's bye-bye from Bill.
And thanks from the tank.
Why did you say yikes?
Well, just because when you compare yours to like a professional portrait, it just screams yikes.
MeTV Toons is your home for Yogi Bear.